Self-Defense Against Fear, Part 1. I really wish I had more confidence when I was younger. I wanted to carry myself with more assurance, but I was waiting for fear to leave me alone, to pick on someone else for a while. I used to run from my fears. I used to hide behind my armor to protect myself from fear. I used to stay within the confines of my predictable shell to protect myself from the unknown. I did this for years and years, until I learned that I couldn't avoid fear. No, fear wasn't going to leave me alone, because I made such an easy target for a bully like fear. I couldn't imagine how it would feel to walk freely through the world, unafraid of whom or what may be thrown in my path. No, fear was always there. Fear will always lurk in the shadows of the unknown, behind every new experience, within every new day. If I continued on the path that I had been on, I would have wasted my life hiding, letting fear dictate my every move, my every thought, my every breath. But things changed over the years. Fear still exists in the unknown, but my attitude toward fear has changed. Since fear is always hanging around, I've decided to become comfortable with its presence. I have developed techniques that help me control my fears so I can live my life to the fullest. After all, I couldn't let fear prevent me from living, could I? I really wished I had learned this lesson sooner than I had. Now, instead of imagining how it would feel to walk through the world, unafraid of whom or what may be thrown in my path, I imagine myself moving through the fears that want to prevent me from going forward. Fear is no longer a solid wall that I cannot go over. Fear is more like a thick, icy fog that prevents me from seeing what lies ahead of me. Although I get that cold and uneasy feeling walking through it, I am able to walk through it, to get to whatever may be waiting for me on the other side. Yes, fear is still here, but it no longer prevents me from moving forward. What you really need to know from the start is that how you feel about yourself can be felt by everyone around you. If you're afraid, everyone will know it, and fear will feed off of that. This isn't just true for you. It is true for everyone. Each of us has an energy that surrounds us. If you feel afraid, this attitude will be reflected in your body language and your movements, no matter how much you try to hide it from others. It's instinctual. It isn't easy to change these subconscious triggers, but it can be done. Now, just imagine the willpower, discipline, and focus it takes to develop the calm confidence needed to master your insecurities. Notice that I didn't say mask your insecurities, or hide from your insecurities, or pretend to everyone, yourself included, that your insecurities don't exist. No, I said to master your insecurities. It's like taking up martial arts or self-defense training. Have you ever noticed how students of martial arts carry themselves? Self-defense students develop a level of confidence and self-awareness. As they start training in self-defense, they begin to change their attitudes and soon begin to project more confidence to the outside world. And let's be clear about this. Confidence is not cockiness. Confidence is built as people take action to counter their fears. They make real choices to protect themselves. They use various techniques like footwork and stance, blocks and strikes, and submissions and takedowns to defend themselves and cause the opponent to give up or submit. Once these techniques are mastered, the students can't help but move toward a personality that is more self-assured. It takes effort and enthusiasm, but effective self-defense techniques give them the kind of assurance they need to conquer their personal fears. And that's exactly what we need to do to conquer our own insecurities and fears.